So here we are in the backyard for part 2 of our early summer garden tour. And this is a beautiful tangelo. And you would have seen it in flower in the spring tour, and now it's set fruit. So here we go, we can see some fruit here. And it's lovely and leafy and green, looking really nice. Over here we can see some more fruit. So they're just small at the moment, but they're growing well. And if you go up, you can see this lovely big bunch of bananas. And you can see how tall Cavendish bananas are, and hence why we actually decided to plant those red dacres in the front yard, because it's actually hard to work with these.
I think I'm going to fall.
We have to get up a ladder to actually look after them. Okay, so they're going to be eventually, when they're finished up.
We'll still keep some, but
yeah, we've planted some up the backyard, right up the back, and they'll be the ones that we keep. And then we're actually going to try, when these are finishing up, we're going to put some smaller ones, grand names, which only grow to 2.5 metres in here. So that's what we'll be.
That'll shade the garden less, because as you can see, the bananas do tend to shade the garden a little bit. So smaller bananas will stop that problem.
Yeah, that's right. They'll be up the back and I'll only be shading the lawn.
Show me more.
Okay. Okay, this is one of our smaller macadamias here. You can see it'll be a few years before it's producing, and
it's got nuts on it.
Yeah, but producing well.
Yeah, no, it's only got a few nuts on it.
Well, it hasn't got that many yet. And the coffee. This is absolutely growing brilliantly. It loves this spot. It's just growing beautifully. And it had lots of flowers, and it's setting fruit at the moment. You can see there's a couple of fruit right in there, but there should eventually be fruit all along the branches from the flowers. So
it looks like it's going to have a second go at flowering.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So back along here, we've got some garlic.
2 different types. Well, 3 really.
Yeah, I don't remember what all the types are.
Italian whites.
Do you remember? Yeah.
And some Spanish one.
Yep.
And then supermarket ones.
Supermarket ones. Yeah, okay.
Who knows what they are.
Alright, and some more peanuts.
More peanuts.
Yep. Okay.
And coriander grown down in there.
Yeah, little tiny bits of coriander. Yep. Hopefully they'll do well for us.
A new corn experiment.
Yes, this is a black corn.
Yeah.
So apparently it's supposed to be good to eat as a fresh corn, fresh sweet corn, but also good to let it go to maturity and then grind it up and make flour. So we'll test that out.
We'll test that out. Stay tuned.
Okay, over here we've got some more rosella, not doing quite as well as the ones out the front. I think they'll plant it a little bit later, and they're also not getting as much sun.
Yeah, I'd say rosella's like the sun.
Yeah, so here's some beetroot.
We plant beetroot in every little nook and cranny we can do.
Yeah, we really like beetroot, and you'll notice there's a few lettuces that they've just come up from seed. We let them go to seed in the garden. There's more capsicums that we're growing here.
They don't look good.
Yeah, I think they prefer a more sunny position.
More sun, they like more sun.
Yeah. There's in here, I'm just going to pop through here.
Pop through there.
Yeah, okay. So
and between our pavers, we've got beetroot. You can't see them, but they're there.
They're there. Okay. And this is Greek basil, which is a perennial basil, and it's really growing well at the moment. It's got a really strong basil flavour.
I don't think I've seen any of our basil grow that well as that one there.
Yeah, the Greek basil. This other one's growing well as well.
Oh, obviously likes being amongst other ones.
Yeah, in amongst other plants. Yeah,
yeah, likes to have friends.
Yeah, here's
very social.
Here's the tomatoes.
It'll do well on social media.
Do you remember what tomatoes they are?
Nope.
Okay, well we'll find out. Once they start to form fruit, we'll see what sort they are.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is another type of cucumber that we've been growing. This is just a, oh, hang on, there's a 10-spotted ladybug. Better kill that. We'll get the chance. 10-spotted ladybugs are a big enemy of cucumbers and pumpkins, and they will basically eat the leaves to bits, and then that kills the plants.
Here's a leaf that's being eaten by them. You can see they eat the top layer.
Yeah, so they're not good for your plants.
They're actually a 28-spotted ladybug.
Yeah.
So not all ladybugs are good, some are bad.
Yeah, so you just got to know the difference and squish them when you see them.
They're orange with lots of dots on them.
Yeah. So what sort of cucumber is this again?
Lebanese, isn't it?
Oh, that's right, yeah. We had one for breakfast. It's just
pretty tasteless.
well, it's only a very mild.
Our Redlands one's much better.
Yeah, they're nice and crisp, but they're only a very mild cucumber flavour.
This is the last year we'll be growing them.
Yeah, we'll grow the Redlands long white ones instead. So here's some more basil, some more tomatoes, some more pepinos,
some more spring onions,
and
more peanuts.
Peanuts over there, and there's some more long capsicums here. And these ones we've actually put inside the nets, rather than just putting the fruit fly exclusion bags on them. And we'll see which method actually works the best. And
bit hard to see anything in there.
Yeah, but we'll see which method works the best, and we'll go with that after that. So here's some mint. It's a really tasty mint. And here's some more buckwheat. So some of this buckwheat, you can actually see this is nearly ready for harvest. And you can pluck those grains. And there's beetroot there in between those pavers that's doing really, really well. Well, this is our moss-curled parsley, and it's just started to go to seed, and so that'll be good. It doesn't go to seed nearly as readily as the Italian flat-leaved parsley, so we're hoping to get some seed from that and keep growing that on. Okay, in this bed there's some eggplants.
Yep.
Which ones were they?
They're a mix. The ones up that end are the crimson and white ones, and the ones down this end are the black ones.
Oh, rightio, okay.
So the crimson and white ones are very skinny, and the black ones are very fat. So
yeah, well, we'll have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent. More spring onions.
And a few potatoes in there between the corn and the eggplants.
Yep, that's right. Okay, so...
Oh,
look
almost
at this.
forgot our herb garden.
Yeah, these are... this is oregano, pizza thyme and sage, and we planted these in these little sort of nook and cranny type spaces in the garden, and they've just boomed, and they're just lovely. They're flourishing, everything's going really well. Oh, and that's an experiment to grow potatoes in a bag to see what happens.
Potatoes in a bag, potatoes in a bag.
Okay, but this is something that's good to look at, and this is dragon fruit cuttings that we took in the middle of the year, so in actually July or August, something like that, planted in the ground, and look how well they're going. They're just great. And these are our new dragon fruit bed, where they'll actually be spreading to make a nice dragon fruit hedge.
Yeah, eventually there'll be so much there they won't be able to put the compost bins there. We'll have to move them.
That's right, yeah. Oh look, you can just see the strawberries. They're nearly finished now. They started to put out runners.
But we did have a great big bowl of strawberries last night.
We did, and there will be some tonight or tomorrow night as well. Okay, more. These are pepinos here.
And we're just letting these grow natural, which is a big bush, and
you can see they're nice big fruit. We put them in exclusion bags, and they're just starting to get little purple streaks on them, which means they're starting to ripen up.
Yeah, they're a bit hard to control this way.
We decided
putting them
to
in
grow them
cages
in the
later.
would be better. Okay.
So we're going along here.
Oh yeah, we can. So garlic, lettuce, and the dandelions.
Onions.
Oh, it's onions here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The garlic died, didn't it?
The garlic
didn't like
died.
being transplanted.
No.
Okay, so there's the lettuce, and dandelions are doing really well. I'm growing those so that I can pick up their roots and get dandelion root tea.
Ah, here's some baby beetroots that you can actually see.
Yep.
They've got a bit bigger.
Yep. Okay. And more chives. They're harvesting really well. Some carrots. These have been beautiful carrots.
Yeah.
Great big, long, fat ones. It's excellent.
Carrots do quite well here, actually.
Yeah. And here's some coriander that's actually doing better. That'll be good. I'll be able to start harvesting that soon. And some tomatoes. Now, what sort of these ones? Oh, they're the
Cosmic purples.
Cosmic purples, yeah. So we've got them in bags.
Got no idea when they're ripe because they're just black.
Yeah, well anyway, we'll figure it out eventually.
And one of them died. Rest in peace.
And here's the...
Get it together.
You're giving me the giggles now. Okay, so let's go over here some more.
Pepinos growing naturally.
Yeah, they're growing well. And this is probably a good spot to look back at the macadamias and see how well they're actually growing. So those 4 in the middle there are really mature trees. They've been in the ground for 15 years or more, and they've got not bad nuts on them this year.
And these 2 here will be producing not too bad this year, probably medium production. Oh, I can see a bird nest up there.
Oh, that's good. We'd like to see those.
Oh, and don't forget our native bees. Let's go and visit them.
Okay.
We'll stand in front where they can, in the way.
Where they can't fly out, but you can see.
They do produce honey.
And
we haven't tasted any yet. But
yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be able to split these and this year.
Hopefully,
Oh,
if
no,
I can,
it'll be next year. It'll
if
be
I can
next
get
year
my
now.
act
It'll be
together.
next year now. We'll split them,
I've
and then we'll
got to build the hives yet.
Then we'll have 8 hives altogether, and that
we should be able
means
to,
we should be able to start harvesting the honey
on a monthly or bi-monthly basis.
Yeah, so that will be good. Okay, so
oh look, a pawpaw.
Yeah, this is a one that just came up from seed in the garden somewhere, and we put it in here, and it's
We've had a few pawpaws off it.
yeah. It's a bit. It doesn't like the cold over the winter, and so it's had a few problems with the fungal disease. But we actually managed to get some by washing the fungus off under the hot tap, and they've been able to ripen up okay.
But better than anything else is we've got a new type of papaya which we are growing.
Yeah. Well, that's the orange candy. And dwarf orange candy, and we'll be putting that when we actually get some more up to seed. We've got 1 up from seed now, and then we'll be growing those in the front yard.
Yeah, they're good because they're quite sweet, but they produce really quickly. They produce like when they're a foot above the ground, so
yep. And
super
they're
duper.
A bit cold tolerant as well, so that should be good. Okay, so here is our Secundo avocado, and this is just growing so brilliantly. I'm so amazed by this tree because it's just tripled its height from when we first put it in 18 months ago, and even in the last few months, the last 3 months, it's put on this much growth. This spring it's grown incredibly, doubled its height this spring, and it's just growing into a beautiful upright tree. Now it did set 1 fruit from its flowering, but then we had really windy conditions and it got blown off, so we won't be getting any fruit from it.
Not this year.
Not this year, yeah.
Okay. And we've got a couple of macadamias which are still, they're not producing yet.
They're just the young ones, and this is a shepherd avocado, and you can see it's got a completely different shape to the Secundo. It's got a lovely spreading habit, and it's doing really well. It's set quite a few fruit. Look, and this one's growing really well, so we're very excited about that. And it's look, here's another one down here. Look.
Yay!
Yeah, so our experiment with the avocado seems to be working out really well. They've got their pot and a lovely well-drained soil, and yeah, we're very, very happy with them.
Okay, well we have to finish up now because we're only allowed 15 minutes on a video, so that's it.
Yep.
That's our pond.
What about there? And there's the ginger.
That's our ginger, and that's all folks because we don't have any more time.